Hello, welcome to Old versus Young Reactions. I'm Sor, Dad Mike, and like always, we take your suggestions first priority. So if you want us to react to something, please type it in the comments below the video. We're back with Elvis Costello, and the song is called Veronica.
Yeah, great. I know this song. I know it well. It was a huge hit song. And it actually sparked changes in nursing home care.
Really?
Because the story is a lot about Elvis Costello said he remembered his grandmother being in a place that was like this. So he wrote this song, and it's like from the perspective of someone that's in a nursing home. So very interesting. It's very, very well written song.
So
him and McCartney wrote it together.
Ooh, Paul.
Yeah.
All right, let's see what we got.
I remember this place. I remember her in this place. Sometimes she was happy, she'd say, oh, so-and-so said such and such, and somebody said this and that, and she'd talk about who knows what. And one minute you'd be here, and the next minute it'd be 40 years later. So you just sit there and bounce around the years with her.
That pretty little head of yours, what goes on in that place in the dark? Well, I used to know a girl, and I could have sworn that her name was Veronica. Well, she used to have a carefree mind of her own and a delicate look in her eye. These days I'm afraid she's not even sure if her name is Veronica. Do you suppose that waves in hands are eyes Veronica? Dream with a wolf at the door, reaching out for Veronica. Well, it was all 65 years ago, when the world was the street where she lived, and the young man sailed on a ship in the sea with a picture of Veronica. I'm the Empress of India, and as she closed her eyes upon the world and picked upon the bones of last week's news, she spoke his name out loud again.
All right.
I really like this song.
It's a great song. It's
I like how they're showing,
so
like
well
you said,
written.
the perspective of the woman in the old folks home. I think they capture that very, very well. And the music video, I like how they show like the flashbacks of her memories and showing her childhood, and it makes me feel like wow, yeah, this person is going, like, you can see what they've been through all their life.
She had a full life, and nobody that's at the nursing home really realizes it or cares.
And that's sad.
That she's like that, and
that is so sad.
Yeah, it's there's the line in there in the chorus of that the people don't get her name right, she said and it's the people that shout at her and steal her clothes.
Like, why would you do that?
Yeah,
that was a lyric too that hit hard.
Yeah, it was a dark one, and then right there at the end when he's talking about when she was young. Her boyfriend was sailing on a ship somewhere, and he had his picture of her with him. And then she says his name one more time just before she dies. That she says that, and having not spoke his name in all those years. But it's like, oh yeah, these people all lived full big lives, and they get to these old folks' homes, and they don't have anyone to share it with. The stories.
It's good to go down once in a while to see if these people have any good stories to tell.
Absolutely.
I know my school did that, to go down to the old folks' home, and they just told very good things about these people.
Oh yeah, I mean, anybody that thinks like they're real gangster or anything like that, go to an old folks' home and talk to someone that fought in World War II is beyond now, but like Vietnam, stuff like that. Like they all of a sudden you're like, wow, this guy's like 84 years old, but he was a badass in his day. he was, he was a sniper or something, like he was a real tough dude. And those people, we don't even recognize them hardly at all. So let's have some more.
Yeah.
Veronica sits in a favorite chair. She sits very quiet and still. And they call her a name that they never get right. And if they don't, then nobody else will. But she used to have a carefree mind of her own, with the devilish look in her eye, saying you can call me anything you like, but my name is Veronica. Do you suppose that rain can have the eyes of all the girls? Gone to hide it all the time. She laughs and moans and shouts her name and steals clothes. Veronica, Veronica.
That was good Elvis Costello song.
Great song, yeah, man.
I'd love
he
to
can write a song, that guy.
Elvis Costello is just so great.
Yeah, and he's a guy that has remained. He was, someone said to him once, you write all these brilliant songs, and they really lyrically are a master, and this and that. And why do you think that, you're not more popular? Why aren't you mentioned with those other guys? And he very clearly said, well, have you taken a look at me? He goes, critics don't like ugly guys. And I was because the critics would say that he was, over wordy, and they criticize everything.
Yeah.
But he made that comment of basically I'm not a pretty boy, so they're not that interested in making me a star.
Yeah. This was a really good song. It made me feel like you get to see the life of this person.
Yeah.
And just seeing that she's no one knows her at the nursing home is just very sad.
Yeah. And her reflecting back on her life, and it's she was at the beach with friends like everybody does. She's riding on the back of a motorcycle. She's doing all these things that people have done. And it's her life was this great adventure.
Yeah, it's great. If you ever have an old grandparent, great grandparent, or if you go to a nursing home, just sit down and ask about their life. Ask about what have these people have done.
Be amazed at what you hear too.
At my in our town, at our school, my school went to meet an old lady who's 105 years old.
Yeah.
And she doesn't even look 105.
No, yeah,
not at all. And it just makes me even too with my grandma, just to sit down and ask her about her life. It's just great to learn about their lives and what they did.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah. Like always, this has been Old versus Young Reactions. I'm Sawyer with Dad Mike, and we'll see you all next time. Peace.
Music is love.
Yes, it is.